welcome. Now, it's a great pleasure to introduce to you someone who actually needs no introduction here in South Africa. He's become somewhat synonymous with house music here. He's a DJ, he's a producer, he's a composer, he's a record label owner, and the list is absolutely endless. He's a great big bunch of talent, if you ask me. Louie Vega, thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Now, I say you're a great big bunch of talent because you're so eclectic. You've brought in different genres to house music. There's funk, there's a bit of soul, and I believe in your next album there's a touch of gospel.
Yes. My new album is called Louie Vega, starring 28 artists, 28 songs, coming out the end of July. I have 3 Winans brothers and the Clark sisters, and the song is called Dance. And I believe it went #1 on the Kai FM Top 40, so I'm really proud of that a few weeks ago. And it's out right now on Vega Records and worldwide, release. So I think it's just very important, and I enjoy bringing in a lot of different elements and styles into house music, and that's pretty much what I've done all these years.
I love that you haven't neglected South Africa either, because you've got some local artists that you've been working with. Boces, tell us a bit about that.
Yes, on my album, Boces on there, Kalo, and for me it was important to bring in some of the wonderful talent from here in South Africa, and I've had a great relation musically with a lot of artists out here. So and Maforisa as well actually is on it, Uhuru. So it really feels good to collaborate with such great talent that you have out here. I mean, there's so much more, but I tried to grab, the ones that are special to me and I've had a relationship with. So we went in and wrote some wonderful songs.
In closing, there are millions of youngsters in South Africa who know they love music, who aspire to being a DJ, who look up to one or two of the local DJs that we have. Growing up in the Bronx, difficult situation. I believe it wasn't an easy journey. What word of advice do you have to those who are in a similar situation to where you started off but aspire for more?
Well, my advice to all the youth out there is to learn an instrument, learn to play a piano or a guitar, learn to read music. I mean, I think those are that's what you need to know first, and it's going to help you in the future. I mean, when I was a kid, I took piano lessons from the ages of 6 to 11. So that gave me the ability to play keyboards on records that I do today. So, for me, it was also important to, the ambition has to be strong, and your want for this, and you need to be a part of whatever music it is you like. You need to live it, because I live this. I've been living it all my life, and for me, that's what's helped me. And any opportunity I had to learn from, the teachers, all the other producers that were big at the time when I was a kid, they invited me into the studio to go and learn, and I went in, and that's how I learned, just from watching them sitting in the back.
Love it. So there's an element of education there. You've just heard learn an instrument, try and involve yourself in some of that music theory as well. So it's more than just pressing buttons on Fruity Loops or Reason or Cubase or whatever software there is today that has to do with music production. Let's try and hit the books and see if we can learn more instruments. All right, we leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching.